My name is Dr. Caitlin Ireland. I'm a physical therapist and the owner of Empowered Athletics Physical Therapy, which resides inside of Gris football. I grew up in Orange County, in Mission Viejo specifically. I went to Capo Valley High School. I was not involved in soccer, although I grew up playing soccer. But by the time I got to high school, I was a band kid. Full circle, I made it back to soccer after college and have loved it ever, since. I went to UCLA for my undergrad, and then I got a master's of science in kinesiology, as well as a doctorate in physical therapy. So I kind of became a physical therapist by way of also being a strength and conditioning coach first. So I worked with athletes in the gym, keeping them fit for what they were doing on the field. And I got frustrated that I would send my athletes to physical therapy and they would basically be getting grandma's exercises to try to prepare them to go play high-level sports, which was not a great transition from a therapy table into a field or a court. Yeah, the first thing I focus on is personalized care and approach. So every athlete I have meets with me and we go through a very thorough game planning process, which involves looking at all different aspects of their life and their physical abilities and body, and then making a plan together on how we're going to achieve whatever goals they're setting. So this isn't a run-of-the-mill physical therapy process where you get a certain amount of visits from your insurance company and you're just going until you're out of pain. This is getting you back to the highest level of whatever you want to do. The biggest risk for a future injury is having a past injury. So for example, the biggest risk for sustaining a hamstring pull is a previous hamstring pull. So we can address all these different factors that contribute to pulling your hamstring, but the biggest way we can do it is preventing a hamstring pull from happening in the first place. So that's why I'm really passionate about the prevention side, because there are simple things that athletes can be doing in a proactive manner to significantly decrease their risk of injury. And nobody wants to see an athlete go through a 9-month to over a year recovery, in one of the worst case scenarios, which is an ACL tear or a concussion. The athlete-centered focus. I treat every person who comes through here not only like an athlete, but a human first. So we're looking at all these different aspects of their lives, not just what they're doing on the field. So I like to talk to my athletes about everything from the way they're handling their stress in their life to the way they're nourishing their body, the way they're sleeping. And then on the other side, there's a lot of transparency and humility in the way I practice. So I'm never going to be the person who says, I'm a doctor, I know everything. I'm going to say I'm a doctor, I know a lot more than most. But I'm still going to be chasing learning and growing as a practitioner through my entire career and figuring out the answers that are going to best help you. I think in terms of balance, the biggest way my practice embodies balance is in the way we balance between what an athlete wants to do and what their body's prepared for. And my job is to restore that balance. So an athlete wants to go play on a field, but they have a big injury that they haven't played in a while. So we need to prepare their body to go back to the field and restore that balance in their abilities before they can return.